Oh, sorry, I was just checking my Twitter feed to see if there were any good dust-ups today. This tall. Moving on, inexplicably, the South Shelby Cardinals have been the surprise story of the Tri-State baseball season, opening the year with no hype, but an 8-1 record entering the day to show for their efforts. Crazy trip for the Cardinals today to Louisiana, and we take you there where it would start with South Shelby out of the gate strong first behind Mr. Danton Harvey, swinging and delivering to left field. It was a 2-run first for the Cardinals. That lead, though, would be chipped away at by the homestanders. Louisiana goes to work of its own accord. Dylan Smith with the RBI right here to plate Mr. Ryan Cashman on the slide. We're tied up eventually in this game at 2 apiece. Then South Shelby goes back to work. Adam Ellison puts his team back up by 1 with a little bouncer to center field. 3-2 at that point. Guess what? Louisiana's turn to come back in this one. Again, Dylan Smith would deliver, and again, we've got runs coming home at this point. And again, we've got a tie ball game at that point. Meanwhile, South Shelby riding the Will Mefford experience in this one, bringing his team back with an RBI rip to right field. And South Shelby now has the lead, but not before Louisiana would mount yet another attack, this time courtesy of Dalton Schnell, who sneaks one home, eventually going into the top of the 7th. Louisiana would take a 7-5 lead into this game. I tell you what, South Shelby would score 3 runs down to its final out, including the big blow right here. A 2-run triple by Will Mefford. Could have been 3, called out at the plate to end the inning, but you know what? Danton Harvey would come on in relief and make it stand up. Great comeback victory for the now 9-1 South Shelby Cardinals as they get the win today by the final count of 8-7. Elsewhere, Canton picks up its 9th win in a row. Great day running the base pass by Austin Hoeing as Canton beats Knox County 18-6. Also tonight, Hannibal with a 1-hitter from Jacob White to shut down Fulton. We've got Highland losing to Macon by an 11-6 count, and Blake Rogers and Monroe City beating Mark Twain, a walk-off RBI single by Kyle Van Nostrand in that one to give the Panthers the victory. Over in Illinois, Brown County no match for Triopia today. Illini West gets home runs from Evan McGaffey, Jack Bostert, and Tanner Anderson in beating Central Southeastern. We've got South Fulton being felled by the Dryden Craven experience today. Justin Ketchum with a no-hitter today as Rout blasts West Central 10-0. Liberty with a sweep of Western 10-0 and 19-6. Rushville Industry loses to West Hancock. Cody Kanaki with his first career home run at the varsity level. And Beardstown today comes to Quincy Notre Dame and walks away losing 9-2. In softball, Central Southeastern loses to Rushville Industry. Brooke Wellman and Liberty get a split against Western Game 1 to the Eagles Game 2 to Rachel Motley and company. Miss Motley with an out-of-the-park home run. Illini West with a wonderful win on the road today at Quincy High. That's a high-quality win. Holly McDowell leading the way there. Payson Seymour, you guessed it, Cheyenne Bowman great on the hill again today. A 6-inning perfect game. Lacey Hagerbomber with 2 home runs for the Indians there. Also, we've got South Fulton losing to Griggsville Perry. Your reigning KHQA Student Athlete of the Week, newly crowned Marley Jo Bradshaw with a game-winning home run. You can see her profile online as we speak at connecttristates.com. Coaching news to pass along. He did a very solid job as the South Shelby boys basketball coach a couple of years back. Now it appears Cody Leonard is coming back home to the Tri-States in a new capacity. KHQA has learned that Leonard has been tabbed to replace Bob Gillum, who resigned earlier this spring as the Monroe City girls basketball coach. Cody has spent the last couple of seasons coaching at Marshall. Also, as we mentioned earlier today, Scotland County looking for a new girls coach. The very talented, very classic Jared Hunziker is leaving. He will take the job at Boonville. And some baseball news as well. Longtime Hannibal Pirate baseball coach Clint Graham is leaving coaching altogether at season's end, becoming the latest in a long line of Pirate products to head to Bowling Green High School as an administrator. Clint has done a fantastic job. Congratulations to him. Other scores to pass along quickly through soccer. Keokuk boys with a win over Fairfield. Central Lee knocked off by Holy Trinity. Fort Madison wins in PKs 5-4. And it was the Fairfield girls beating Keokuk 2-1. Also, Hannibal with a nice win behind 2 goals from Teresa Sheffer in beating Boonville. Tennis today, Quincy High knocked off by Chenham Glenwood. And some college scores to leave you with tonight. Graceland, a winner in straight games over Culver Stockton, 2-1 in the first game and 4-3 in extra innings in the second. John Wood wins a pair from Quincy University's JV. Final count in those two were 4-2 and 12-9. Major League Baseball, Cubs, Cardinals both losers today, and so too the Chicago Blackhawks, who have been beaten by the Phoenix Coyotes in overtime just moments ago.
Coming up tomorrow night, Sports Final. What are we looking for?
We've got Sports Final. We're going to take a look at that very talented South Shelby Cardinal baseball team, which again, 9-1 on the season, playing very, very well. We've got some soccer and baseball highlights coming your way as well.